All right, so we're gonna get right into it, man. This situation, with Caitlin Clark. The situation is that they won. They beat LSU, and let me just tell you something about that game. Early on in that game, Caitlin Clark, I felt, was very passive. She felt it just looked like her head wasn't in the game. Um, she made a lot of bad turnovers. I mean, I could not understand some of the passes that she was trying to make. And as the game kept going, you started seeing glimpses and flashes, and then on somewhat of a consistent but inconsistent basis where she truly shined, and you started to see why she's one of the top college basketball players in the country. You saw it for yourself on full display. I mean, the girl can pull up and shoot from beyond the arc. Let me just say this. She's very humble. She's also has a fire about her competitive nature, and you saw it in glimpses during the game. But I feel if Caitlin Clark ever gets that assassin type of mentality, if she ever gets that type of assassin type of mentality, this girl would be unstoppable. You can tell LSU was hit by blows. Each three that she was shooting up in the air, she was hitting them, ratting them out, and it was devastating blows. You can see from the LSU head coach Kim Mulkey and how she was looking. She looked very lethargic out there. I'm gonna make a whole nother video talking about the failed adjustments that Kim Mulkey did not make. You have to be able to make adjustments during the game when you see what you're doing, or your original plan or your coaching strategy is simply not working. But back to Caitlin Clark, man. You know, I had picked Iowa to beat LSU on this time around because I feel Caitlin Clark understood the assignment. I feel that she was better properly prepared mentally. Her game has always been there, but when you have to raise your level of play, it's more mental than physical. You can see that when LSU at the beginning of the game was going under the screen, she was getting somewhat aggressive. I wanted her to be even more aggressive. And that's a lot saying that she got 41 points. Caitlin Clark had 19 points, right, in the first half. 19 points. Let me put it to you this way. The 19 points that she got, it was done by not making any assertive effort from her perspective. What I mean by that, the game comes easy to her. She scores so easily. By default, she's the number one option. By default, she's probably the number two option. But she has the mindset to be a willing passer. She has that type of aura about herself that she elevates her teammates' play. Because her teammates are not really that good. They can't really create shots for themselves, but they play team ball. And when you have someone that's so potent like Caitlin Clark, that can score with ease, but still have that mentality to keep her teammates involved, that says a lot about Caitlin Clark. Let me tell y'all something, man. Caitlin Clark showed up and showed out. I was a little bit kind of like outside myself a little bit because some of the turnovers, she made too many turnovers. She has to understand, stay aggressive. She has the right tempo. She's not moving 100 miles per hour on every possession. But if she has that mindset, stay aggressive. See, good things started to happen when she started driving to the basket. I know she could shoot the three. That's going to always be there for her throughout the entire game. But when she mixed it up and started driving to the basket, starting hitting those back screens and going down to the elbow, that's going to force or weaken the defense of the opposing team, where she can kick it out to her open teammates and hit shots. Stay consistent in that, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's no easy road, because you're in the Final Four now. You're in the Final Four, and you have to beat the other team to be able to make it to the championship game. It's going to be a dog fight. Trust and believe that. But Caitlin Clark, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna make a video on Kim Mulkey, but I'm also gonna make a video on Angel Reese. I'm also gonna make a video on FloJ. I'm gonna talk about it. But congratulations to Caitlin Clark, man. The girl scored 41 points like it was nothing. I'm telling you right now, she scored 41 points like it was nothing. And when you have that type of mindset to be able to score 41 points, let me tell you something. Who I got between Iowa and UConn, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. UConn got some fight. UConn got some fight in them. The way they played against USC, UConn got some fight. They got some dogs on there. The girl that was guarding Juju, she was very physical. They are strong mentally. I'm talking about UConn. The coach has them playing top tier defense, and you can tell UConn wants it. Iowa, I'm not so much worried about Caitlin Clark, because you can't stop her. But her teammates is what scares me. Her teammates is what gets me nervous. Her teammates, man. And when I talk about UConn got better role players than Iowa. They do. They got better role players. Them girls want it. Them girls go after it on the defensive end. Them girls can shoot on the offensive end. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I hate to say this, man, but it's going to be an uphill battle for Caitlin Clark to be able to beat the UConn Huskies, because the UConn Huskies are very, very hungry to prove a point. And I believe UConn may get the better end of them unless our Caitlin Clark teammates are able to elevate their level of play. You're going to have at least one or two players that's going to be able to score at least 10 points. Because you're going to have to score. And it's going to have to be more than just Caitlin Clark. You're going to need more firepower than Caitlin Clark against the UConn Huskies. But nevertheless, man, congratulations, man, to Owls, man, for making it to the Final Four, man. And Caitlin Clark really being able to redeem herself and beat the team that beat her on last year, man. So shout out to Caitlin Clark, man, because that girl is bad. But if she has that mentality of being aggressive throughout the game, it's a whole nother story. Hey, man, but y'all let me know in the comments below and let me know what y'all think about Caitlin Clark, and do y'all feel that the Owl are going to be able to beat UConn in the Final Four? Until next time, man, y'all take care. Y'all can feel free to purchase Royal Figures merch on my website. It's on my YouTube channel. You can actually go to www.royalfigures.org, and definitely stay tuned to the next videos I have coming your way. Take care.